All right, and here we are outside Little Caesars Arena with the Sports and Social Detroit and Mike's Pizza Bar. Right outside Comerica entrance of the arena. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the arena and its interior during the game that we went to with the Red Wings taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and here we go. All right, here we are at the Olympia Stadium sign. This is the sign from the original Olympia Stadium. They took it and kind of put it on here with the Gordie Howe painting, which is really cool, kind of an homage to where the Red Wings started, where the franchise came from. It's kind of a cool recognition of, the history of the organization and where the Red Wings, again, originated from. So really cool painting, really cool that they brought that sign over. You see a Steve Yzerman painting over there and a Pistons painting as well. So as we move in, this is the concourse of Little Caesars Arena. You got something to take a picture with there for your first trip to the Little Caesars. I do like the size of the interior of the concourse. It's pretty decent size. Getting in can be a little bit of a bottleneck, but once you're inside, it's relatively big. There was an Alex DeVecchio statue. So if you never went to the Joe Louis, they had statues of Gordie Howe, Ted Lindsay, and Alex DeVecchio. And here you can see the Alex DeVecchio statue, and I'll show you Ted Lindsay, and then I'll mention Gordie Howe as we go through the arena. It's a nice little walkthrough. You can see up above here with the banners of each player for the Pistons and the Red Wings, the current teams, kind of just showing you who's on the team, who's been playing for your team, in case you didn't quite know who was all there. Kind of nice. The Joe Louis used to have like little paintings on the banner, like on the stanchions of them. So this one they put up banners, which is kind of neat. We're heading towards the Meyer entrance now, which is one of the other entrances that is marked at Joe Louis Arena. At Little Caesars Arena, Joe Louis. Getting them mixed up. Here's Ted Lindsay statue, which is kind of cool. It tells you stats and stuff about his history. Yeah, Meyer entrance is one of the many entrances into the stadium. It's marked from the outside. Pistons up there, and then we're heading into the team store. So they have a good chunk of stuff at the team store. Again, they had like items of the game, which was a hat at this game in particular that we went to. They have arena exclusive hats, which I got one for Kitty Commentary with Al the Octopus with Japanese writing on it. It's arena exclusive that she really wanted, so we picked her up that. And they have like shirts, hoodies, stuff like that. A lot of cool stuff. Alex and Andy bracelets for the Red Wings. Yeah, just a lot of cool little arena exclusive items that you can't really get anywhere else. They have practice jerseys. Then we're coming around the corner here and got the game not game jerseys, but different jerseys for different players who are playing right now. And this is the game used area. So right here, we're gonna make a little pit stop at the Joe Louis Arena merchandise. So they have like ice from the last game played at Joe Louis. They have a brick from Joe Louis, some of the boards from Joe Louis. It's just kind of a cool little thing if you want a piece of history from where a historic part of this organization happened. And then they have game use sticks. They have game pucks right there from different games. They have the autograph pucks from current players and past players right here. And then just game used gloves from players. You got some skates right here. Other fun stuff. You got different picture frames and autograph pictures of the different arenas and fun stuff like that. Yeah, there's just a lot of good merchandise for you to kind of sort through for the Pistons and Red Wings. So again, if you're a fan of both teams, you can kind of sort through and look through when you go see either team play. And yeah, over in the corner there we didn't quite go to has the kids section. They have a lot of kids stuff and like glasses, like beer glass stuff that you can pick up. And right here we're going to take a quick glance. Yeah, All-Star jersey, not a big fan of. But yeah, they also have game day pucks. So like if you're first time at Little Caesars or first time going to a game with somebody, you can pick up a game day puck. It has like the date on it and the team you're playing against and stuff. So I picked one up every time I've gone with someone for the first time. It's kind of fun to kind of pick up a puck and kind of a piece of memorabilia that isn't super expensive, but you can kind of get, again, a little something to remember your trip to the arena with. I think they're about $9 or $10 a piece approximately for these pucks. But yeah, they're relatively cool looking. I've gotten about 5 or 6 of them now. I've gone a few times. And we're up on the second floor of the top concourse. This is the portals right here, portal 57 right out here. The dome around the ice rink. There's a Coney Island we just passed. So if you haven't had a Coney Island, definitely check it out while you're here. They do have a good chunk of food options here. They have pizza, they have hot dogs, they have burgers, the basics. They have some vegetarian options. I think they have vegan options. They have a good chunk of a selection of food at this arena. And also, so I mentioned before about the portals at this arena. They do on the tickets through Ticketmaster, I think is where we got our tickets from. A Kitty Commentary mentioned that they do mention what portal it is if you get it through Ticketmaster. Now, I still am not a big fan of the whole portal over sections, because section numbers are in there. You guys might be able to catch it a few times when I glance over, but portals are the big numbers outside of it, and then section numbers are the inside of the doorways. Not as much of a fan of that. Could have just left it as the sections, but I understand they were trying to do something fancy and new. Not a big fan of it. But yeah, so kind of just walking down the concourse, trying to keep people's faces out of it as much as I possibly can. It's a little hard, again, walking around arena, keeping people out of it, but I'm doing my best. So here we have a whole bunch of memorabilia stuff. It's kind of like a museum of past Pistons and Red Wings stuff. Here you can see Mike Vernon's mask from '97, old jersey. You got the Vladimir Konstantinov patch, one of the skates, and it kind of gives you a rundown of what each piece is about and what happened with those pieces. On this side, I have one helmet. You got the Henrik Zetterberg jersey from 2008 Stanley Cup Finals, and one of the rings donated to them from I think it was equipment. One of their equipment people donated their Stanley Cup ring for this museum, which is really cool. And it kind of tells you on the side there about the 97, 98 teams, a little bit more about the history of the teams during that era. Some of the Pistons trophies right there. And then we're head over here where they go a little bit further back, where they talk about the Detroit Detroit Cougars and all that stuff like that here, the 49, 43, the old barn. Right here is one of the old jackets. I think that Jack Adams wore when he was the coach. I believe it was Jack Adams when he was the coach of the Red Wings. 36, 37. One of the old goalie sticks is in the display case as well, which is really cool. And then one of the old bricks from Olympia Stadium. Yeah, all that fun stuff. It was a really small goalie stick. I was surprised at how small it used to be. And then, yeah, Little Caesars, which, again, there's lots of Little Caesars pizzas here. It's the only pizza you can find in the stadium because, again, Ilitch's own Little Caesars. They own the arena. No surprise that there's going to be lots of that here. The Ilitch's bought up a lot of land around Little Caesars Arena, and that's why if you come to the arena, you'll see a lot of construction, gates, and buildings and vacant lots that are kind of half-built and stuff. Because Ilitch's are building up around the arena, that's why they bought so much land. They were going to build up a lot of stuff. Like right here, I'll show you one of the buildings they're still working on, and a vacant lot next door to the arena. But yeah, they are building a lot. They're trying to help build the city back up. They did bring the Little Caesars World headquarters. They built a giant building downtown for that as well. I think it's attached to the Fillmore downtown Detroit. It's a concert venue. I believe it's attached to that or right by there. But yeah, they are building up a lot. Not as quickly as some people would like, but they do have a lot of land they are working on building. And right here we have a Bud Light throne they had put together for some reason. They just had that there. People were having fun with it, taking pictures, and just having fun with this little throne they put together for this game. Wasn't there last time I went. And yeah, then we're at the Chevrolet entrance where they had like the sports car on the wall and stuff. And then right below us is the Gordie Howe statue. I don't show it to you guys. I didn't quite get an angle where I could see it, but the Gordie Howe statue is at the Chevrolet entrance if you want to see all three of the statues. They also have a winged reel. Oh my god, I can't speak. Winged wheel. There we go. Made out of car parts down there as well. Yeah, they got a few different portraits of different people who have played in Detroit and what Detroit's known for, which is really cool on the walls here. And yeah, lots of beer options too. If you guys like your beer, they got plenty of options. A lot of breweries based out of Detroit here. They have a couple of offices and a gym over here attached to the arena that people work out of. So kind of a cool place that you get to work. And if you're just hanging out, just having beer and hanging out with friends and eating, lots of TVs to watch the game on or pregame and all that stuff right outside the concourse, the rink. And then this is the giant dome surrounding the rink where they have ads play and it lights up what they score and all that fun stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a really nice arena overall. I just have a couple of quirks with it. I've had a couple of bad experiences with it, but I think it's more of a team standpoint, ownership standpoint, more than the arena itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little review and walkthrough of Little Caesars Arena, and we'll end here with a view of downtown Detroit and the Fox Theater. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Zach from Sit with Zach, and talk to you again soon.